Beloved soul, welcome to your reading. So you guys, today we're going to do a singles reading. The Divine Masculine is very present and really want to join us here today on this table, all right? So for those of you who are Divine Masculines, you can use this reading as a talk about yourself or how the female might see you or how you interact in the relationship, all right? So as you can see, Divine Masculine chose 3 different items you can choose from. We have this beautiful light blue crystal, the first crystal, and then we have the feather. It's a peacock feather. And then we have the last crystal, which is this beautiful black crystal. All right, doesn't get more masculine than this today. I feel it in my gut. So, yeah, so you guys, you now know how to like and subscribe and hit the bell button for interaction in my videos so that you can actually get something out of it by participating and putting your energy into it in that way, all right? So and if you need a reading, a personal reading, then please contact me on my email, you know. All right, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in your reading. So this is going to be your reading if you chose the first crystal here, and we're going to be using the cards I made called Divine Masculine, and their archetypes and behaviors. All right, we want to hone in on what type of person is coming into your life next, single. All right, so let's see all the good stuff and bad stuff. And for those of you who chose crystal number 1, we have a family man. All right, and we have hoping. Okay. We have a married man, and we have mesmerized, and a super fan. All right. All right, so the first thing I'm getting here is this could be I feel like size-wise pretty big and huggy. We have old soul. Okay, let's just, and hillbilly. Just a minute, I'll take this down. Okay. Yeah. All right, so this person definitely might already have a family. They could have been married a few times for many of you, and but you sort of really mesmerized them. They're like, wow, where'd you come from? You know, you're like, a few of you you can meet someone who is married now, or to someone who has been married already, all right? But the type of person that really is into being settled in a relationship, used to being settled in a relationship, that's what I'm getting here. With the family man, we have provider, father, admirer, loving soul, being there for the family, and lack self-insight for some of them. And it's all about others' needs, so the children comes first, or the family comes first. Being very grounded in their family, speaking to them a lot, talking to them a lot. So I feel like you come in as someone that's like, wow, you know, very, very unexpected. So they're going to be like, I don't know if this is for me, and if we even, you know, connect, or if we vibrate at the same level, or what, you know. but you definitely do mesmerize them. You're making them walk on air and they can't stop smiling. It's like the words that come out of your mouth, they're like, wow, there's everything about you, the way you look, the way you talk, the way your soul is like in the world, whatever, the way you love, right? They're so crazy about you, in love with you. They could be chasing you, some of you, or definitely looking in the social media a lot to see what's going on. So we have grown up as well. An old soul, I feel like they could also have a lot of experience in this sense. And an old soul, and that's why they align with your soul, I'm getting. They're very responsible, and there's a caretaker, someone that takes care of you and others, like the kind of person, whenever you need help, they're going to be there for you. You know, yeah, I'm going to go and help my neighbor, or put up a fence or whatever, you know. We also have hillbilly. I feel like their work is doing construction or something, work, hard physical work, I'm getting here. And so sometimes they can seem a little blank because of the jokes that come in these types of jobs, like hillbilly kind of jokes, right? It seem a little simple-minded, but that doesn't mean that they are not, you know, intelligent. It's just, I feel like, the kind of work they're in. And they're grown up. Yeah, I feel like because of their experiences, they seem very mature and grounded and thoughtful and responsible. All right, understanding. Yeah, and then when I open the deck, we have Lucifer on one side and Divine Masculine on the other side. These two are actually pretty different from each other, right? So what I'm getting here is there is a lot of physical attraction between you two. They definitely think you're alluring and beautiful and sexy and wanting you a lot all the time. This could be a relationship for only a few of you that is actually not kind of allowed if this person is already married with someone else. But the way they come in as this Divine Masculine is they have the old soul and the soul knowledge and wisdom of a very visionary and compassionate and grounded and clear Divine Masculine, someone who actually has a lot of wisdom inside. And right now we're getting a workaholic and forever after. So, well, yeah, I was supposed to take more cards. So, I think they have a lot of responsibility, either in their job, in their work, in their family, with their kids. And this could have created a situation, or can create a situation, where, well, they get over exhausted or don't have any more else to give to you. Even though you mesmerize them so much, it's like you become a burden rather than a blessing to them. But I'm getting that this is only going to happen just for a little while, that they're going to sort of shift shape and tell you some things and trying to convince you stuff, and there's some lying going on sometimes here. It's just because they are a little impulsive, and they're just not clear about how to do things and how to make everything happen all at once. And it's sort of fills them up or give them stress, but they are going to come in as the gentleman and the knight in shining armor. If there is a situation where they kind of step out for a little while, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so and I feel like they also are someone who is a gentleman, a provider, and someone who's always prepared in romantic relationships, and they're honorable, and they're looking for enduring love. You know, we have forever after here, long-lasting love, teamwork, support, keeping the romance alive, acknowledging each other, and deep-grounded love and a life partner. This is how they see you and what they want with you. So whatever is in their life that is having to be moved around or let go of or healed or whatever it is, they're going to come in as this knight in shining armor with an offer of a new life and a new opportunity, wanting this passionate love with you and sweeping you off your feet and what you always hope for. All right, so yeah, none of the readings will be without a little hesitation coming in, because we are in this world we're in right now. So we have the Devil again, and we have the Knight of Cups. Now we're using the Grand Lux Tarot and the Temperance card and the Death card, the King of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is definitely that whatever held them back, made them feel like or seem like or be kind of acting a little bit like a devil, like there had been some issues of some kind of deceit or lying or holding stuff back from one another, or they held stuff back from you or will hold stuff back from you, but they don't want to do that. They want to actually have a beautiful, balanced relationship with you where they don't have all these problems. So they let go of that, and they could also let go of how they were in the past once they meet you, because then you sort of inspire them to come in as this Knight of Cups, and so they're letting go of, well, whatever it was that made them feel like a devil or someone that treated them really bad. So we have with the Death card, it's like a change. It's a new way of living, and they come in as this King of Cups now, because they know and have always known that you are the Empress in their life, and you deserve so much more. They come in with this Ace of Coins and with the Six of Swords. I'm getting with the Six of Swords that they are kind of reclaiming their dignity. It could be about a move also for some of you, relocation. For some of you, this could be a person you've known from before. Six of Cups as well, Six of Swords, Six of Cups. So this love could either be healed or come back. The Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is I feel there's an energy. Now I know what I want. Now I know exactly what I want. It's you. I am saying goodbye to whatever went on in the past, and we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, I'm getting they try to protect both you and themselves, and they try to protect you because they couldn't, I feel like, trust themselves for a little while, and a lot of things, there's some things going on that wasn't really bright or okay or good, I don't know, but it's so they had to sort of protect you. I feel like it's you they're protecting with this Nine of Wands, and also perhaps it's you they're protecting with the Six of Swords. They are there could have been some stuff and some issues that you had to go through before, or there will be some stuff and some issues that will happen. But they come in with this Ace of Cups. They really, really, really want you, and they want a new beginning in love. We have the Wheel. And that's turning right towards something beautiful, something new and nice. And they also come in with this Magician energy here. So yeah, yeah, so I do feel like we have the World card in reverse. So I'm trying to listen to what this is. They might do something that is not good in the beginning of this relationship, just so you know, because they're not completely ready to start a completely new cycle, but they take their time, or so they understand that they have to come in correct, and then they come in as this Magician energy, which is they have all the tools that they need, you know, to have and have this relationship and go for the Empress. So the World is a very powerful card, you know. It's a card of purpose, right? It's the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, and they just had to really, 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 really get rid of the old cycle before they came in. That's what I'm getting, because you stand there as the Empress. They know, or that they cannot come in unless or until they actually are ready to begin this new energy with this Ace of Coins. So for some of you, they might come in and hoping with the Four of Cups, like, I really hope you'll take me now, or you know, I've changed with this Hanged Man in reverse. I have changed. I really want this, you know. I am. They're saying, and you are the Queen of Wands. You're pretty fiery. You will say whatever is on your mind, you know. You will tell them what your needs are and what you know that you deserve. You want justice in everything, and they want justice too in everything. And they come in with the Three of Coins, saying, I'm gonna work for it. I'll do anything. I'll do anything to make this work. No matter where else they have a foot planted, they want to work for this, because they want success in this with the Six of Wands. It comes out here. All right, so and now they're definitely clear on what it is that they want. We have two aces more coming in. So we have we have all four aces now. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Nine of Cups. So this energy is they are going to be ready on all levels, in all the elements. With the Magician, they are going to come in completely and complete, telling you, I'm ready, I want this new beginning with you, you are my wish come true, this is going to be a success, and nobody will stand in front of this success. I manifest it. as the divine masculine energy that they came in with first, right? That's the end of the cards here. So they will definitely own up to whatever it is they might struggle with in the beginning of this relationship when they come in. All right, so wow, I'm going to do an extended reading, and I want to know the meeting and what happens when they come in this beautiful way here. Also, where is your energy, and are you aligning with this as well? Because this is pretty strong. All right, so yeah, okay. Well, to see the extended, then go to and become a member in my channel here, and then you get all my readings, my extended readings, for free, every single one of them. Every crystal and every reading and every single one that comes out, you get the extended for all these readings, okay? And a profound reading, healing every single month. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in this energy with this very, very ready person that came out not being completely ready when they come in, but in the end they are definitely going to man up or whatever and come in successfully, I think. All right, and we're going to be asking about the next meeting and timing, about when is this going to happen. All right, so well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and give me an email if you need a personal reading. This is what I had for you, and take care. Okay, so this is going to be your reading if you chose, well, the feather in the middle. So pile number 2, or what you want to call it. All right, so I'll just put it up here if we can fit it somewhere. Okay, well, you guys, we're going to start off with using the divine masculine archetypes and behavior, just to see, hone in on this person that's coming into your life. What is the next person that's coming into your life? For those of you who are single, yeah, so for those of you who chose the feather, what is this person? We have an admirer, an adventurer, a funny guy, a nerd, a rule breaker, walking away, unavailable, and LGBT. All right. Okay. We have a lot of cards, so we'll just have to start off with these ones. They just keep coming. Not usually for this deck that they keep coming, but yes. Definitely this energy is very, very fast. They're like really, really busy all the time and they have a lot to do. They're always on their phone. They have a lot of plans, a lot of things they do. They have the way they come in, they just feel like you are like, wow, you're so different from all the others. You're interesting. You're they just really, I feel like, find you so interesting and start to admire you so much. But this is a free spirit, the adventurer, free will, independent traveler, discoverer, applying knowledge. I feel like also with the nerd, they are very, actually perhaps have a very high IQ and know a lot of things about everything. like the type of person that will name drop anything you don't know about. You just ask them, you know, you call them on a quiz show to give you the answer, whatever. They're very, very intelligent, this person. They remember a lot of things, I'm hearing. I feel like they're very lighthearted. They want to enjoy life, and perhaps they can stand upside down for some of them. And the rule breaker energy comes in, that they could be like in this in this time, what the world is going through, they could have a little bit of a conspiracy theorist energy, like an anti-vaxxer or something like that in their energy, where they're like they really want to know exactly what they say yes to, and they want to be free in this world. They feel like that, well, governments and stuff like that could be manipulating us, and so this person is definitely not what you call a sheep. That's what I'm channeling here. And also I feel like sexually they're finding their way also. It's like, what I'm getting from this card is the odd man out sentence here. Like, I don't know if they could be bisexual or gay or something, but it's like they have like I'm trying to find the word. They're sexually wide in their energy. It's like for them, it's more like an energy of, this feels good, you feel good, you're nice, I like you, you know, that felt good too. This is just an energy that comes in with this person. All right, so let's do a little more. I have to. So the manifestor here comes in with willpower, a struggling musician. They could be an artist of some kind, a musician for some of you. Adonis, someone who works out a lot. I feel like they're also very physically fit. and Lucifer. Okay, and Romeo. No, we have ecstatic first, and then Romeo. And happy soul. And epiphany. Yes. So definitely we have to take all of these cards. I just have to channel them. It says a lot in the sentences. You don't have to worry about it. What I say is just where we're going, they're saying, because else it'll take a long time. I feel like now we get to the part where we hear about their feelings for you when you see them or meet them. And they're very sexually attracted to you, and they're the kind of person that wants to look good by working out, but also feel good. I feel like they take care of their body, not so much their looks, also their looks, but also a lot of their body, I feel like. I feel like they could be someone that prays to God. I'm being asked to look at the God-given skills and willpower and communicator, law of attraction. So this could be a person that will talk to God about what they want. For some of you, you know, but you make them ecstatic, like you give them like a feeling inside, like wow, you know, you are like wow, you know. I just I feel like they adore you. You inspire them. I'm getting they're so excited about you, being with you. you make them feel like on cloud nine, because you give them a certain feeling of excitement, and so, well, the energy is that they will also want to hunt you and to well, mesmerize you. So I really do feel that they have mesmerized you or will mesmerize you a lot. You will fall in love with them like almost instantly when you meet them, because they're so exciting. They're like, wow, what was that, you know? Whew. So you can't help falling in love with them, I feel like, almost on first sight. I feel like also that they have an old soul in this energy that they come in with. They're definitely a happy soul, wanting to live life-heartedly, you know, and create stuff, create a lot. I have to say Capricorn with this Lucifer and the creation that comes in. I feel like for some of them, sex could, a few of you, sex could be something that's pretty, perhaps not good. Especially for those of you where they pray, if they're religious. So there is an energy of, for those of you who meet someone religious, there is a strong sense of wanting to live life, you know, because this is how we honor God, right? And that's what they do. They live and they're with people and they're everywhere. But regarding sex, it could be regarded as something dark. So this is just for a few of you, all right? But I feel like initially when they meet you, they feel so much lust for you and really want to have sex with you, or feel like you're such a, well, their desires really come up, okay? So they're having a talk with themselves, you know, is this only sex or is it more? What is it? Do I love you? But an epiphany will come in here. It says insight, inspiration, moment of clarity, sign, knowing, deciding. So at one point they will decide what it is that they want here. We're doing Tarot Grand Lux now to see how we want to start off with their feelings. What are their feelings for you? What are their feelings? Six of Swords. The Magician and the Wheel. And the Four of Cups. All right, so what I'm getting here is there could be an energy of, once they meet you, they could say, yeah, I really want a relationship. I never have gotten around to, well, staying with someone or committing really close to someone, or I can't right now, or I haven't been able to the past few years, or something like that. I've sort of been waiting in this energy. I feel like the first feelings they have for you is, I'm not available yet. I'm trying to create the life I want. I have many people I give to. I have a lot of things going on. But I have been looking for and praying for, well, destiny to provide me with someone that I'm supposed to stay with or be with, commit to. it just hasn't gotten around to arriving yet. I feel like for many of you, this is the way they come in. So their feelings are definitely, they do want to change in their life, and perhaps when they see you, you inspire them again to start over, and perhaps this is a new cycle in my life, they're saying, with these major arcanas here. I hope and pray that this is it. But I haven't been able to really, truly feel anything for someone, so I don't know. We will see. This is the energy they come in with initially. So what are their instincts? 5 of Wands, King of Cups, the Lovers, and the Empress, and 2 of Cups. Okay, so they're battling with themselves, I feel like, with this 5 of Wands. Also, perhaps there are other people in their life that also would stand in the way of you two having a relationship, because perhaps they're popular, perhaps they are for some of you a little famous if they're artists. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. It's like they're a believer, but in relationships they don't really truly believe themselves and how to do it or how to get around to it. They have definitely experienced something that has put them out of, I feel like I'm seeing like a match being blown out, like the fire is like, so something, someone, something has blown the wind out of their trust in relationships, perhaps. And they have filled their life with all other kinds of things, you know, because they are someone that they want to be happy. They are happy, and but in the love sense, it's been a struggle. I'm getting. That's why they have all these projects they're doing, and that's why they sometimes are unavailable, because they have created a life that is filled with stuff, except for that partner they truly want and need and miss in their life. Okay, but they're definitely going to fall in love with you, and their intent is to, well, become the other half in your life. They're really crazy about you. You make them so ecstatic. You're the Empress. They're like, wow. But they come out here as this Page of Coins. So they're going to be a little slow moving, and it could hurt you sometimes that they don't seem to be mature enough regarding messages, because sometimes you're going to feel like you come last, or they don't prioritize you because of how they choose everyone else or everything else. They could have someone else or other people getting in the way of them, and also creating thoughts in their mind, making them, well, think perhaps this is not good, or perhaps we shouldn't do this. But there's definitely a lot of love in their heart for you here. A lot of love. The Lovers and the High Priestess, the Magician, Most definitely a very, very, very beautiful energy of feelings and intentions towards you. They want to team up with you. They really want to have this beautiful relationship. They're going to take it slow. They know that they might hurt you and you might not really trust them, but they want this new beginning in love with you. They want to start over with you. I want to know about their actions. So what will their actions be? We have 8 of coins and the world. Ooh, and 4 of wands and 6 of cups. Whew. Then we have the Hermit, Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands, and Strength. So, I feel like this is the type of relationship where they are going to ghost you a little bit, all right? I wouldn't worry too much. Just know that about them, okay? Just know that about them. And I really truly feel like that they are going to work on this and give you what you deserve. You fulfill me, I'm hearing. You fulfill them with the World card energy. The 4 of Wands is like, yeah, you're the one I want to marry. You know, it's like I want to marry you. We have the 9 of Cups here. I know you from somewhere. I recognize your soul. I remember you. For some of you that are single, this could be a reunion only for some of you, with the 6 of Cups coming in here. So perhaps they have been waiting to, well, ask for your hand in marriage. Or they will ask for your hand in marriage. Yeah, so this energy, this person is the type that will take their time because they have a lot of other responsibilities or projects, but also because they want to make sure that this is actually it. I think perhaps when they meet you, they know that you're the one I want to marry, but also because of that, they take their time. They need to take their time to be completely sure, 100% sure. And then once they know, it's gonna happen like with this Ace of Wands. The match comes in again. And then they're gonna come for you. And they're gonna be stronger than ever and say, you are all my wishes. Everything I ever wanted was you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. I'm not sort of allowed to shuffle so much anymore, I think. Yeah. No. I think this was it, you guys. A beautiful, beautiful energy of when love comes in, it's like, whoa, shit, what happened to me? Yeah, okay, I'll just wait, I'll just pull down, pull back, I mean, and see, well, what happens, you know? Is this something we can count on? Is this just the initial lust for one another, or what is it, you know? But this person is taking their time, I think, and because they took their time, Now they know for sure, and they're coming in stronger. They're saying, you got me. You got me with the Strength card. And you are all my wishes come true. All right, so I'm going to take this into the extended, and in the extended we're going to talk about your first meeting with this person, or the meeting where this is arriving, where they have arrived to this. We'll talk about it in the extended, and I want to know, when is this going to happen for you? All right, so yeah, you know how to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. That's really important that you do that for energy flow. And give me an email if you need a personal reading. All right, thank you so much for watching, and to watch the extended, become a member in my channel. You get access to all of my extended readings and a profound healing every single month. All right, so well, this is what I had for you. Take care. Okay, so this is going to be your reading if you chose the third crystal. Just to see a little bit about who is this person that's coming into your life. It's a big one. We'll be using my deck, the Divine Masculine Archetypes and Behavior, to just hone in on what energy is this person, what kind of person are they, so that you can recognize them when they come in. Okay? For those of you who chose crystal number 3, we have Ordinary Guy. Okay, nothing crazy about that. And we have the Boss. I just have to put it a little bit away. The Boss, okay. And we also have Family Man. And we have Broken. And then we have Lucifer. Okay. In the top we have Mesmerize, and in the bottom we have Ecstatic. And we also have Romeo. Okay, so, well, I think this person, when you meet them, they have had a lot of things in their life, and their energy is, sorry, I just had to see if you could see the cards. So this energy that comes in is, I'm my own boss, and I want to, normal life. I know I need an income, and I go to work every day. I work hard. I perhaps have someone working for me or under me, or but I'm a protector of my family. I'm responsible for some people, or a lot of people, both their family and also the ones that work for them, if they're a boss, or their colleagues, or their job. And this energy is they're a little high strung in their energy, and they're sort of, I feel like, going through some things regarding their work, and not really perhaps feeling happy where they are, but they have a lot of responsibilities, and so they're pretty stuck in this energy, and that's why they get the Broken card. I'm going to read what it says on all the cards so you can continue with me here or understand me. Right now I was just channeling the first sentences. All right, so we have Ordinary Guy, and oh my god, they are a little stressed. Normal, nice, likable, practical joker, society's rules apply, the treadmill, and boring. Yeah. And we have the Boss, hardworking, and initiator, serious person, right? A conservatist for some of them, a lot of responsibilities. And then we have Family Man and provider, father, admired, family first, a loving soul, being there for the family, lacks self-insight sometimes, and others' needs are always come first in this energy. So we have broken and depressive, anxious, whiner, heartsick, longing, waiting, beggar, victim. Then we have Lucifer, and we have sex and desires, alluring shadows, dark night, subconscious, hidden realms. And the last three cards, I just want to channel them before I read them, because I feel like these cards, called Mesmerized, Ecstatic, and Romeo, it's sort of what happens to them when they meet you. They find themselves having different reactions within, or another kind of personality within them comes out, or a more youthful energy comes out, or a more longing and now I have another wish, now I have a new thing I want in my life. And so, and it sort of is in this energy, gets a little in the way of whatever it is that they're doing, and their challenges regarding their, I'm hearing, life path right now. And this could be their job, it could be their company, it could be their house where they live, their family and geographics, all these things. This is their life path. So they're actually dealing with this once you come into their life, and you sort of make them, you know, really ecstatic, and you really mesmerize them, and I think they also mesmerize you, right? Because they are this charming person, right? And I think that they, because they're not, well, conscious enough at the moment you meet them, or haven't really gotten to the point where they actually understand what you are meant to be for them. So they sort of make it about sex in the beginning. That's what I'm getting with this Lucifer card. These three cards says mesmerize, walking, making you walk on air, loving you, romantic, you can't stop smiling. They always know what to say, and falling in love is a disease. I can't see straight. You make me feel ecstatic, and there is success. The spark of happiness for once in my life comes out, and surprising effect, excitement on cloud 9. When you get that feeling, you know, when you meet someone and you get that feeling, then they enter the energy of the Romeo, Prince Charming, Mesmerizer, Hunter, Lover, Choice, Seducer, and Reflection. So they they get back and forth within, right? It's so important that many divine masculines, because this is sort of a trait they kind of have, a lot of them, that when they meet someone that really, really, really mesmerizes them, and that makes them so excited, and they really want to love, right? If they have a lot of stuff going on in their life, right when they meet them, this new person, they tend to sometimes see this new person as adding to their burdens, instead of seeing this divine feminine as a blessing to their life, a help, a support, something to take their mind off of things, or someone to talk to about their challenges. No, it's a burden because I'm the masculine. I have to do all these things for the feminine because it's in the beginning of the relationship. I should be the hunter. I should be the initiator. I should be the one that, you know, figures everything out and plans everything. And in many cases with divine masculines, if they are in a situation where they're actually full, their tank is full, because of whatever situation they're in at the moment. They just don't have any more to give to a new relationship. And that's what stops so many relationships. That's just what I have to say about this Lucifer energy and broken. So this Romeo goes into reflection. Well, is it just sex? Is it just an attraction? I need the sex. I really can gain some kind of energy from the sex, and I can get something out of it, you know. And so, but when I look at you, oh my God, you mesmerize me. You're just, I can't stop thinking about you. Oh shit, you know, I don't know how to do this, how to give you what you deserve. I just see something and someone so beautiful. It's just, you make me so ecstatic. I just, but wait for my call. You have to wait for my call because I'm so busy. I just have so many things on my mind. Whew. Okay, so that was the energy I was feeling coming into this reading. This person has a lot on their mind, all right? So if there will be any doubts to begin with, or if they pull back after a little while, then that's why, all right? I want to know about these cards. What is it actually that they do feel about you? And are they going to show up? Are they actually going to stay and show up? Or is this going to be a hot and cold relationship and then it sort of fades out? We have to get some answers regarding this. Okay? I'm asking Spirit, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing the tarots. We're doing Grand Luke's tarot for this person's energy. Right now, they're so... this energy is like, fuck, you know? Ow! It hurts. Kind of hurts because they're stressed. Their stomach, their solar plexus is hurting. Their heart is, my chest and my stomach is in a knot. Okay, so all right, so I want to know, what are their feelings for you? What are their feelings for you? We have Temperance coming out. It's like you make them feel so calm, so comfortable. That's what I'm getting. And then Five of Wands. So it's not you. There could be some kind of competition. It could be their work. And we have the Six of Wands. Five of Wands, Six of Wands. I feel like with this energy, they really want to, well, get to a point where they succeed with this. There is some kind of competition coming in with this Five of Wands, which is definitely an energy of challenges and obstacles, and they could be thinking, you know what, there are so many other people that would want you, but in their feelings, they're just saying with the Six of Wands, I'm gonna do it. I will do it. I'm staying in this energy. Okay? So what is their instinct? All right, so we have the Devil and Death. And then we have Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Oh, sorry for laughing. It's just, they really are, their instinct is actually understanding that this is something good. that they want to change. They want to change their initial reaction to meeting you, because they kind of know that, yeah, it's not that they don't, they're very, very sexually attracted to you, extremely sexually attractive, but there is more to this. There is more to this. And so they want to be clear on this. They want to create an energy of getting to the truth of it, or the bottom of it, or whatever it is, at the bottom of their heart. What is it that they really want? And to sort of change this, I feel like, past way of behaving. When you meet a divine feminine, you go straight to, well, you know what, and just focus on the sex part, right? But they can't. So now they're going to have to cut it off. I mean, well, the energy that this is only lust, that you're a burden to them, that you're only there for to give them sex. Because when they have all these challenges in their life, it's so much easier to put you over in the sex folder, because sex is easy, it's fast, and it's done, you know. But the relationship part, the love part, the commitment part, that's so much more. And that's where they're like, oh shit, I don't have the energy for it, or it's just too hard. But they come in as the Knight of Cups here, after the Ace of Swords, and I feel like they're gonna tell you that they actually do love you, because just after this we have the Nine of Cups, which is, you know, telling you that you are my wish come true. You are such a big love, and you're so much in my heart. And yes, I find you so attractive, and I want to touch you. I want to have sex with you. I want to do everything with you and to you. But I really also really am so mesmerized by you. I'm so excited. I'm so interested in you. You open something up in my heart, in my world, in my life. And I'm just like, wow. And that initially scared me a little bit, because it felt like such a big extra, well, pile of stuff I had to deliver to you. But I'm trying to figure out how to do this, because they come in as the Three of Coins. So this is what they want. The Three of Coins. And you see our divine masculine energy here working very hard, wanting to team up with you, wanting to have this relationship with you. All right, so and they come in also with this let me see, Strength card, and I feel I need to say, you got me. You got me. It's like I can't do anything but stay with you, because this lion is just completely mesmerized by this beautiful divine feminine energy, right? And saying, I'm yours. I'm yours. Okay. So I feel like this is what you can expect. You come in as the Queen of Wands. Yes, you come in very fiery energy here, with the Strength and the Queen of Wands, and they're like, and the Hanging Man comes out in reverse. So they're like, I'm changing myself. I'm doing everything different, and getting out of the hard waters to come to you here with the Hierophant. This is a promise, and they come in as the King of Cups. That was in the top of the deck. Uh, and also they come in as the King of Coins. So these are expressions of them, right? So the King of Cups can sometimes be a little, well, oh, I can't really trust all the water is like flowing, and but the King of Coins is the earth and is grounding this relationship. They want to ground this relationship. And we have the Fool. So I'm taking that leap of faith. I want to take that leap of faith. And then we have the Queen of Coins. So we have a royal pair here and the 10 of Cups. I want a life with you. I want a life with you. So whatever happens in the beginning, they come in fair, and they will, well, I'm looking for the English word, pull themselves together, I want to say. They will pull themselves together and come in. We have this 10 of coins and the 8 of wands. All right. So I think this was it. Yeah. They're going to plan for this. They're going to do whatever it takes to be with you. I want to say, don't doubt them too much in the beginning. Give them some room if they need a few days to, well, figure things out within. They have a lot of stuff going on initially when you meet them, all right? And 10 of Cups is a beautiful, happy life. We create it together. The Hierophant is a marriage, is a true love energy. And the 10 of Coins is a, well, let's build a house, let's buy a house, let's live together, let's create a life together. And I want to provide for you. I want to be there for you every day. I want to take that leap of faith. And I'm coming out of these rough waters, they said, right? And once they come in, you will know, because then they will actually start, well, communicating in a fast pace with this 8 of Wands energy here. All right, you are the queen to my castle, they say. And the Queen and King of Coins is definitely a real kind of relationship, like the one where you get married and live together and, you know, have a happy life together, enjoy life and provide. Both of you are there for each other, take care of each other, cuddle and have sex and kiss each other good morning and good night, and give hugs and have a family and a lot of experiences together for the rest of their lives, because we have this Hierophant energy over here. So this is going to be actually a beautiful marriage. 2 tens, the Hierophant, and the best royal pair you can get in the tarot, which is the Queen and King of Coins, because these two, they are living together here on Earth. They're not swimming around in the ocean with all their emotions. They're not in their mind with all the swords. And this is not just sex and fire with the wands. This is earth. You ground the relationship when you are a queen and a king of coins. So this is the best royal pair for a relationship. You can trust this pair. All right? Whoa. Okay, I think this was it. I had a lot of different cards on my table, so I could just pull what spirits say, but we got it. So the next person you have a good and real relationship with, this is how it's going to come in according to this reading. All right? So I'm going to do an extended, and in the extended reading, we're going to talk about, well, for this reading, what are we going to talk about? I want to know your next meeting. I want to know when you actually do meet physically and this starts to happen, what will happen in this next meeting and what is coming after. Okay, so yeah, this is what I had for you. If you want to come with me to the extended, become a member to my YouTube channel, this English one, Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker, and you get free access to all of my extended readings, every single crystal, every single one, and a profound healing every single month. Yeah, that's what I had for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.